Hey guys, welcome back. It is Lucid, and it has been a long time since I recorded anything. I came back from my little holiday and found out that not only had I put all of my Isphenople videos up, or not only had my Isphenople videos run out in terms of which ones I'd put up, but I had indeed uploaded all the ones I recorded. Yet the game is finished, so I shall walk through and share with you all of the remaining stuff. So, where did we leave off? We left off where, against my prolonged urgings, Macedon and Arcadia had decided to attack me, and they had both rushed into extremely powerful Isphenople master and slave attacks, and I have stolen all of their armies. So, whereas before I was kind of technologically advanced, shall we say, but rather militarily lacking, let's say, for an offensive. Now I am very, very strong in terms of being able to deploy a military force. So I get a message from Macedon. Since we're working out peace, the nation of Macedon would like to know if you have a water mage capable of casting Thetis' blessing. We have a sizable chunk of water gems to contribute to such an effort that would surely harm those bastards who dared freeze some of your esteemed philosophers. If not, we'll acquire the necessary research, as we have a mage with such abilities, but might ask for a donation when the time comes. Sincerely, Baskin Robin, Ice Cream Lord of Macedon. I don't actually think I replied to this, and that would be a mistake, because it would be kind of cool to cast Thetis' blessing and then go underwater, but it's, I already have my work cut out for me in terms of eating Arcadia with Arcadia's army. So we're doing some of the things. We've cast Maelstrom, but Maelstrom I think ends up getting dispelled when another enchantment goes up. And I forget what enchantment that was. The Kindly One. So yeah, the Kindly Ones goes down and overwrites my Maelstrom, which is, let's be honest, a little sad. A little sad. So Arcadia, actually, he was in a really good position. He had a lot of these things up. Now he's in some deep shit. I mean, the Kindly Ones is not really going to save his ass. And I think he also went AI this turn. No. He maybe was looking for a sub. Oh yeah, he was looking for a sub, and we found a sub, but the sub is walking into a world of hurt because, yeah, we've got these enormous armies with all of their shit in it, and we are going to go and take all of their stuff, including their capital, and there's not much they can do. We also, given that we have peace with Macedon, are moving this army here, which was positioned on this border with Macedon. We had stolen a bunch of his crap too. You can see we've got some lancers and whatnot. Anyway, they're going to be moving up and helping me take some of this infrastructure. And I don't know how well everybody else knows, but Arcadia is completely dead. And we have hardly taken any of their land, which in some ways isn't great. Because, you know, other people could go in and take all of the spoils, which I clearly deserve. So anyway, we're going to make haste. We've split these armies up. We're going to be taking all of this stuff. And I'm going to kind of speed through some of these turns. So we're going to go ahead and go to turn 53. And more teleports getting cast. I think the teleports are mostly... Oh wait, this is to build a lab. I'm also trying to fort up. Because I can actually do some pretty nasty stuff with Gateway. And I want to get... there's a saying, when you're winning, win harder. And that's kind of what we're doing. We have a little fumble here. I think we lose a few dudes. So he's doing Foul Vapors, but we've got Army of Gold and Fog Warriors and a bunch of Air Elementals. He's doing Fog Warriors too. So this was the sub coming in, trying to just do the best he could with what they had. But it's just not enough. And if we do the team colored thing, you'll see Hal's actually doing some decent work. Our Juggernaut's running around and crushing things. And, of course, our Mage Corps in the back going absolutely ham. And they're actually summoning a fair amount of undead and stuff. But I think we've finally killed enough where we've gotten a general rout. And we lost a fair amount of... We lost 10 Philosophers, which got turned into Soulless. Or at least I think some of them did. Because we also lost a couple of these guys. And then we lost 50 Corbiants, which sucks. And then 80 Long Dead, which we don't really care about. And then some Fencers. All in all, it's kind of expensive. You know, he had a fair bit of PD and then had a decent amount of dudes. But, you know, Sub came in, was like, hey, we're gonna drop what we got. So props to the Sub there. I mean, putting... You know, I did split my forces rather than kind of like deathballing into the cap. But, you know, they did good. They did good. I think this was the one... Yeah, this was the big battle. And now we just go onto their cap. Fortunately, there's something I want to show you too. If you do Life After Death with these guys, they become out Astral 2. Some little weird thing. I think I had talked about that earlier. I don't know how much I have actually shown it, but now you can actually see it. These guys are actually Astral 2, but they get -1. I think it has something to do with just like weird modding mechanics, and to get the mod to work how they wanted to, with these guys getting sloth or getting getting astral if they're born into sloth. They did it this way. But anyway, it means they're really good at magic dueling, even if they're not Life After Death or something. But Life After Death is especially good for them. We don't have to worry about the age. They become Astral 2. They're mindless. Lots of good things. We've got this guy. I think he's got some Earth Gems 1. But yeah, we're going back on top. We're going on top. This is a little risky. Oh, wait, no, we're not. We're consolidating here more. Because I need to get gems and, yeah. Because if we go on top, we'll be in trouble. We're going to just ping him here. We're going to consolidate. Here, we took this without any losses. And so, yeah, this army, which has been moving up away from Macedon's coming up this way. In terms of Diplo, I would say other people probably need, if they want to try to win, they need to backstab me right now. Because if I get all of Arcadia, it's going to be bad news. The thing is, they don't actually need to conquer me, but just like Macedon having peace with me right now is allowing me to fully commit. I would still commit and take Arcadia, but I would do it more slowly. And if I did it more slowly, then he would be able to get some of the stuff, which he's... But see, this is the other... It's kind of the double-sided thing. Like, if he fights me, then I will be active. I'm going to send stuff at him. And if I'm doing that, then he's not going to be able to come south and conquer this stuff, which is what he's doing. I think he's potentially trying to kick these sea people back into the ocean, but then also taking some of Arcadia stuff. So anyway, for him and I, it's like, okay, there's stuff to take. Zune was potentially going to come and take some of the stuff, but they're moving so slowly. I've been inviting them to attack Arcadia for a while, but I'm not sure what's going on. They just seem to be pretty slow to move here, and Zune is a pretty good player. So they clearly have a plan. I'm not sure what it is. Zune can really snowball really hard if they get their population going, so it could be he's not really very focused on military options, though I think that's a little bit at his own risk, because we're going to be taking a lot of infrastructure here. Back at home, let's take a look at our research real quick. We're at 2,000 something a turn. We're going up for Blood 9, which I'm not actually sure quite why. We're going to do Blood 8. What's Blood 8 for? Probably Strength, Rush of Strength, and 3 red seconds. Yeah, I think I want 3 red seconds. Our forts are really expensive. And just being able to, spit them out with blood would be pretty sick. Cast Master. We're getting Master Architects here so that I can get more Juggernauts coming out. Those cost Earth Gems. And I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I think that's basically it. So anyway, let's go ahead and go to the next turn. Sophia, I don't know what I have her up to, but we will find out. Enchanted salt. I don't think I traded for these. I think there was some... I think this actually is a joke. I can't remember. Okay, record of creation. We found a stone circle. That is quite nice. And he's moving over here. And once he's in there, we'll be able to take the this little book off of him. We're doing so. You can see we're still doing a fair amount of site searching. I don't know how much we're getting, but I don't see anything otherwise terribly interesting. Curse of Blood coming out. So that's vampires. Here we ran into this dude, and I think he had a Ring of Returning on him, which I think is why he didn't die. This is one of the kindly ones. Yeah. And then down here... Okay. Now these events, I just want to show you real quick. A lot of these are going to be our... oh, that's actually kind of nice. A lot of these are the Pearl events, which we get from having temples. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and storm this. But you can see I don't need everybody here because I don't think anything's inside. So we're going to have a pretty limited crew storming the castle. And then we're going to have everybody else continue to march up here. Nabatem is somewhere right over here because Arcadia has eaten Nabatem. We're having this guy just run around and raid. And we built a lab here. And so now we're going to be able to come in and attack with full commitment. With all of our spells and stuff we've got queued up. We've got Army of Gold, we've got Serpent's Blessing, got Master and Slave going off, Fog Warriors, Wind Guide, Life After Death, Foul Vapors, Army of Gold twice, Thunderfend, Will of Fates. Yeah, most of the big stuff, because we're playing a very balanced nation. So, that is going to happen. I don't know where's Sophia? Here is Sophia. She is not yet completely powered up. This turn we get Blood 8, and we'll be very shortly having... you can see our research is still going up. We were higher than this, but we had to mobilize a lot of mages, slowed us down a little bit. But we're not very far away from getting all 9s. And once we get all 9s, then she starts getting absolutely nuts. We're sending our golem out to do Wailing Winds, Horror Harmonica shenanigans. And I think we'll do one more episode for this turn. Or one more turn for this episode, if you'll excuse my dyslexia. Here we go, 55. And the thing is while we are just stomping through... I mean, there's honestly nothing Arcadia can do here. They were 100% all in on attacking me. 100% all in. And when we thwarted their attack, there was nothing left. So they're just getting completely trapped. I think they are also getting attacked a little bit from the north. Though I don't think Zune has moved in as of this turn yet. So anyway, there goes those guys. And yeah, we are also on top of Arcadia. We hit it with a golem first. And I think, did our golem get sent home? I think he did. Yeah. So we're going to be storming it with these dudes. I think we have enough gems to handle 2 battles. So we should be good there. Golem moving out. Where Arcadia was really big, by the way. If we look at the score graphs, provinces, you can see they've just been, we're absolutely pummeling them right now. And like we were smaller than them before they lost their armies. And now, because their armies are mine, things are looking very nice. We can see Sayanatha actually very large. Not totally sure what that's from. That almost certainly has to be some kind of free spawn. Okay. And then, yeah, we're going to be moving on top of Nabatem. We're moving these guys over here. Continuing to raid. We've broken their fort, so we're storming it. And, yeah, things are looking quite nice. So with that, I think we'll call an end to this episode, and I will see you guys next time.